Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and those on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. So tonight we're on our way just to some general Final Fantasy. That's right. Nothing fancy pants other than some grindable daily doing done. We're just going to hit for what we can get. Absolutely. Trials and raids and other things in between. In for it, let's get to it because who wants to hang out here? But first, let me just, oopsie. Let's just grab a level cap dungeon, because I want that. Part of the things. And I can see there's the alliance piece to it. While we wait the 30 minutes, that can't be right. I'll wait for that to figure out what's going on. Can't need DPS and it be a 30-minute wait. That's silly. But, yes, I do have to show. I did spend a while and an age and aligning those rugs. I dare say I did very, very well with it. Might be out about a half a pixel each. Dead straight, and I even got the seams right. Did actually hide a fair bit underneath here. But I like it. It looks very good. Do the rest of the room in it? No. The sheer frustration of getting two carpets lined up perfectly like that was absolutely frustrating. But I was right, there did need something to be there, and now there is. And I feel so much better for it. I could move this over, but I think it fits better with sort of the borderline of wood around it. I do. So yes, we did fight with it. We did get it. It was a long time. Ugh. I gotta fix that. I really have to fix that. Moment. If that a bit expands, so I can see more of what the chat will say. If they say anything. I was gonna say, oh, so I'm in 15, average wait time 26. Yeah, when it says 30, it's this. Wow, really? Alright, fine. That's not important then. Nope, nope. Do the alliance raid. I am not waiting 30 minutes for a level cap dungeon. That would be silly. Could get a first walk. Yay! And that would basically solve my gold coin markers in one. It would, wouldn't it? It's a Tinkerbell. And someone's sawing up the corner. Anything else I gotta get rid of? I can. There we go. Do not need. Not need. Need. And do not need. I'll take the coin for it. Thank you. 2,029 apiece. Worth. Is it not so? Glowing pictures on the walls. But a luminol and all. Sheltered place so that we don't get rained on. Hang out just outside the drowning wench. Good times? Very good times. Like woohoo! What do I see? But 3 ships for me. Gotta have some fun with things. You're number 25 on the list. That's okay. You take 24 to go. Right. Oh, that's true. That's true. Three tanks, 6 healers, and 15 DPS. Love to know the depth, how deep it is off these things. Would you ever jump? No, but I'd still love to know the depth of it. Well, you know, like, oh, I gotta run for the thing. It's deep enough. Might pin drop it right in the puddle, right? Oh, it'd be worth knowing. Some people would be like, that would be fun to just like jump off of this and crash. There would be someone, of course, who'd go face first, but in this town, that would just be seen as funny. Wouldn't be some sort of exercise in, oopsie, the guy jumped from this floor. Yeah, well, there's solid floor beneath there. Ah, well, that's his problem, isn't it? Was his problem. Hit the concrete. Well, definitely don't have to worry about him any further, do we? I'll say that's terrible. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah. Donnies? Many different things. But what can you say? So, the whole perk for today is to get enough of this. We should be able to get. It's $3.98. Yeah. I still have at least another 200 and what is it? 17? Yeah, 217. Nothing scheduled as far as I can tell for a Monday, which is great. I know. I still have to grind a whole pile of fates. I know. Right. We've completed 4. We need these 2 here, Urapacho, Cosmatu, and of course all these places, and these ones as well. Oh, we actually start with Ilmeg in this case. Then zip around, you know, pick each one. This, the Greatwood, do Tempest, then Armanang, Lakeland. Finish through Garlemald, Elpis. Complete them all so they're all done. Something like that. So they're all done and dusted? Exactly. And I'll have all that done. It's low on the grind list because it's only non-power items. Oh, hey, we're doing this one. My name is Mustafa Baradia. All roads are through me. Boom. And we have a Sailor Moon. I see. Usagi Chiba. Very nice. What else do we have? Anyone specific? No. Very brightly colored bunny. And we're stuck with a second summoner. Nice. We're in the A-team. Don't be there. That's going to be landed. What is he talking about here? Oh, that was the wrong button. That was an alt. Dumbass. I wanted control. Feels like this one's very common right now. Could be a number of things. What do you usually suspect if there's a particularly popular raid going on? My usual pointer would be someone online who plays the game is doing runs in the same area. Oh, so those people who are following them are trying to get all the missions done so they can join them type thing.
My name is Mustadio Bonanza. No card seems for me.
Fire! Okay, gave them a check at the fire off what they're doing. Watch out for hand goons.
Run like rats in a casket.
I'll get a Freets out of
What's
this.
this?
Here's a second. Nice. Okay, now you got me to take him as first, and they're going to take second.
I see you.
Oops, dum-dum. Fortunately, you got 23 seconds to figure it out.
You shall promise. The promise will save you from what comes next.
Analysis. Basically, all the sprites that are glowing are the... Hey, those are where all the weaknesses are. Right? So show him the side he has no idea where your weakness is. I.e., I'm going to show him my good side.
Let this be your final testament.
Alright. Only one summoner ate it.
Then why am I nearly off to?
The leg shot.
We're just warming up.
I didn't think I'd be fast enough on that. Field. Doo-doo. Who's gonna hit me in the face?
I'm a man of my word.
No fun. Gonna blow up the two squares.
Very rarely meet. What's this? Run like rats in a casket.
Someone else approves of the Sailor Moon outfit.
Victory's not so close as you think.
How do you tell if it's a group of people trying to be all whizzy for their senpai? Usually they've got lower, lower damage numbers. I'm gonna get hit with that. Nothing I can do about that AoE. Yep. Some people tried to reduce this damage. Thankful two of them.
I see you.
Gonna jump for an analysis. Dead. Same summoner.
You have proven yourself deserving of the title. Zodiac Wraith. With this, my journey can,
Not John Wick.
at long last, come to an end.
Whee! Hey, it's shoes. And of course, Monteblanc's down here. This wine looks good enough to drink, don't you think? Yes, and then this wine actually plays into another quest that actually, if you've done it up to date, you actually get to swap in a real bottle and basically destroy the fake bottle. Only the other guy's interested in basically faking the bottle.
Fate, but have you the faith to fulfill his legacy?
All right. Well, let's do this. Blind light. Don't have a. There it is. Shield anyway. And Bahamut. Thunder Slash. Do not let that go into the party. That's pretty much a tank bust murder. Doesn't say it is, but it is.
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
Yeah, there's a few people here not hyper familiar with the mechanics. Pick it alone. Nice shield, just in time.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs
That's the
be
B
cleansed.
team. Yep, there goes the B team.
Seven shadows cast, seven fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone!
I'll be in front at the moment. And that's why you don't be there, my lady.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder!
The other summoner got ahead of themselves. They did. Okay. Oh, I did not get it in time. I thought I could sneak an extra attack in there. That's just me being greedy. You earned that one? I earned that
The
one.
dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
Hate that I had to waste half that. Uh-oh. We got another one down.
Oh, divine light!
67.
Send them from our
Not the best numbers, but not bad either.
Deep into the light! They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come!
Yes. Come is ruination. Thunder Slash is going that way. Cool.
Well fought, champion. I leave you now to your quest. My Ovelia awaits.
Okay, everyone runs ahead. We get chests back here. There it is. One of the most missed chests in the game. That arcane circle, is it some sort of gate? Yep. We'll point out on a limb, but say this place is fairly old. Boop, boop, boop. There's a colorful man over there. Mindbender? I'd believe it with that. He stopped to say something, but what he said was confusing. Shield, nice. And Adel, it's gonna do it twice. One. And another one will come right now. Yes, no? Here you go. First makes no sense to a new player. I believe he's talking about the second
Your
part.
coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sinolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here. The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Great heal check.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. 7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold, yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching.
I wonder if that's what he was referring to.
Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. To the current of life we succumb, its judgment swift and final, its bite as cold as steel.
I'm not gonna have that other one just yet.
To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell.
True enough.
Hold is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
Crush thing happens. Bit of a waste of a Bahamut. A little bit. Makes you feel unhappy. This is usually a out. What else is toast? Alright.
I have called the god of thunder. Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in
Which
balance.
zodiac sign is yours?
And now the scales will tip.
Now he becomes even more flying.
Come, show me more.
I do like how the other summoner is using Lux.
Escape is not so easily granted. Were you expecting a modicum of rust?
Crush weapon.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. A piteous display. They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty
It's the A
soul.
team or the B team's got me.
Ruination is come.
I gotta get back to the spot. This is why you want to run with your healer. Dude, you're in the wrong spot.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
Alright, I've taken one. Tank, you dingus, you do not take that one. The tank, don't take that one. Not I, not I. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, you don't take that one. It rips your defense to 0. Everyone else takes it. You don't.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
I don't have any more shield. Pity. So our tank hadn't done this one now, then.
The screams of ruin rise above the storm's discord. Shudder not in her end. The clouds have parted, and the skies
Almost got the full sequence.
It is time I bade you farewell.
Woo! Yeah. There we go. Pair of boots. Boots and boots. Indeed. And we'll probably have a cutscene here because someone's going to be laid on it. I love Moogles. Like, you shouldn't fear her. That's my job. Yep. Just double check. I figured B would have one because this, and C's probably got one too. Toge Toge Tori. Absorbing the lore. No problem. Don't want to start any. Don't want to rush. Sponge absorb. Jesus. Remember, come. Ruination is come.
You shall rue the day you raised your eyes to the heavens.
Expect a few splatters here? Oh yeah. This fight always produces splatters.
Kneel before me. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
One of the reasons I love playing the Summoner is I can jump on certain casts.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
But I remember the Orosite comes from deep space. A way for some other group to survive Meteon's destruction. Quite entirely possible. Kind of a fun piece of extra lore.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Hey, it's our time, dude. Like picking on me, don't you?
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
I don't mind. I'm not taking it personally. Oh no, the danger donut died.
Violence, defiance.
Don't move.
Your steel. Simmer as the light of life before rising to the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine.
Everyone in?
benevolence.
Everyone's in.
Your sins, your souls are undone.
Worth, honestly.
You will not intervene.
Ruination! He has come! Or he's trying to anyway. We're gonna have to cock block this sucker.
I am the only god.
Field. Choose so fast.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Kneel before me.
I gotta watch for the stones that are gonna drop. We'll do Titan. We need to move.
Your very soul shall
First
not
Grand Cross
escape
is there.
my wrath.
Second one is there.
Kneel before me.
Shit. Ow!
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
This is the Angry Bird version. Some tanks gotta get on her. Someone set up that bind that was just right behind me. Alright.
Bend to my will. Kneel before me.
Am I supposed to get some? Okay, I got him. Get it out of here. Crap, they're all the way back there.
I see it now, in you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
GG. I'll give you thing. Suspect you're fairly new. Get some goodies here. Yay! I have you. Pass. Have that. Yep, I have the Ultima card. This thing. I have that thing. Read these because I don't care about them. 98. Woo! 98. Only one possible roll. It'd be higher. We gets it this time. Maybe. Doot, 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 doot. We are going to sit down and take this one. We got strawberry shortcake over here. Ah, way. That is rude. Want it? They want it. Yeah, they rolled an exact 99. Like, no, my best roll for it. Because you rolled high doesn't mean you guaranteed it. So that's suckables. It is. Oop, that changed. Oh well, we got some crack clusters, which is some free materia. Hooray! Do a trial? Do a trial. Something short and sweet. Alliance runs usually run nice and long. I just wanted to see if they rolled 98 or 99. I was pretty sure they rolled 99. We'll flow it back up. Yep, they're the ones who won it, and they rolled 99. It's just like, oh. You're just like, no. Oh well. So sad. Never mind. Yeah, because if I was going to do it with, like, cover the whole floor with those carpets, I'd have to do then purple. I could link the green and then the next purple and do those down the middle, right? So I could probably fit all those straight down the middle. It's the side carpets that would be the ones that you're having the big old stink fight with, because they got to clip underneath the edge of the wall, which means you got to do the place trick that you saw me doing, which, if you place it directly from your storage, you can usually place it closer to a wall or similar. Really? Mm-hmm. You can get things closer, you can get things more shoved in there. But it is a frustrating amount of... Nope, that's not straight. Nope, that's not straight. That's not straight. A little bit. You can get out the friggin' trackball here and just like... You got a trackball? Yeah, I do have a trackball. It's like... I'd have to... Where is it? Yeah, I can do this. Find movement. Where the hell's the button on? Not so... Well, at least we know who's watching the scene. It's still taking practice with video games. What can I say? I have a trackball and a commander pad. Both of them taking time to learn how to use proper. You think they'll work better? Pass. Honest answer, pass. But it does allow for more precise movement. Better for long shot stuff? Yeah. But it's like when you change from one type of controller to another, always throws you one. Hello, Hades. Look how Emmerich just keeps calling him MXL, even though he said his true name is Hades. Just like Fandandrel's true name is Hermes. I don't know if we ever learned Lavrea's true name.
Darkness reigns. Blade fall. You are wood. The arcane is mine to command.
Give your voice to your English brethren. Wilpers. Yeah, that was the worst ever. I mean, it didn't hurt us, but it was the... Ever-hungering void. Got the an active test here now. All eternity to break your stubborn.
I am stifled by this vessel of flesh.
Funny how Hades stabs himself, and yet we're surprised when Fandandral does it.
Behold, a sorcerer of Eld, tremble before my glory.
Out of the middle. Yeah, don't share that, you two. Not like borrowing a Rolo.
Awesome pests. I am bound by cosmic law.
That works.
Mockery of
Overlord.
awesome pests.
Oh, why am I in the box? Well, at least it's only me in the box.
This space will be your tomb. Ground despair.
All right.
My dormant breath, dream now of a dark tomorrow. Vile gathered might must be made into vain reflections. Insomnia, I beseech you. Does the world is anyone free? No. Damn you. Damn your wretched blessings. The world and every life upon it.
Pour it on, young man.
to pass.
Well, enjoy the CS. Congratulations at finishing the game. This chapter of this game. That's the best part? That is the best part. A lot of people are running level cap dungeons. Average wait time, more than 30. My response: no. They keep saying you need DPS, but probably when you go too fast with your coffee. Yeah, that. Oh well, go ahead. Oh. Get rid of a hickety up. Blasted fish. Blasted fish. Yes, blasted fish. Oh, hey, it's you. I can hit this. Let's hit it.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion.
Ooh, hard on. And hiccups are caused because of fish. When we first went from ocean to land.
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Linwa?
Right? Yep, in order to prevent us from sort of choking out. We developed whenever we had a low oxygen, hard to breathe moment, we'd hiccup.
His arm
Basically
is
get whatever's in the
traveling
throat
out.
out.
That's disgusting. Watch out! That is one cruel coil.
Well, convincing the body it's not an Arab strike.
Another attack evaded with aplomb.
One thing.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
I think I can play the accordion too after this. So that you're done for the moment.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Oh, break your shit.
no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic! Thunder down! Can they recover from this?
Yeah, that hurt. They're hard casting it. Don't accept until after that. Yeah, I got hit with the one, but didn't get my own heal and protection on in time. I did hit the potion, but it wasn't enough. A little mechanic here that you don't have full down. That's true.
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must!
Futile. And through we do. The green, please.
Decided! Victory goes to the champion!
Yeah, that mechanic's still live, gentlemen.
What God? Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm's completely healed! What outrageous regenerative power!
Here we go again with this slappy.
Regenerative capacity.
That one. That one. Gingivitis? Oh, wait. Yeah, I can only pass on that stuff. We'll just roll. It is the one unfortunate thing that happened. We're still paid the bonus here, though. You are? Yep. That's nice, then. It is nice. Another Hades card. Neat. That's not so bad. It isn't. Oop, the hat needs a patch. Got a hole in my hat. Brains obviously leaked out. Like 30 minutes. These are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 dungeons. Nope, they're all the hundreds. Oh. Why do you run normal speed with this? These guys have a case of wide open area effect attacks. He can't stun you. Sad. Me, 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 me. Shield Knight. Always rate how tight you can hold them in one spot. Nice shield. For that. Absolutely. Charge. In the chute. One of those adventure spells you just have to learn. Featherfall. I got those. Nice. No, don't stay there. And what's in the box? It's mine. Nothing. Down the hill we go. Dunk, 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 dunk. Here goes it, lane. Oh, yeah, that's... How's your power doing? Plenty of power. Oh, it went down the square hole. Right. Keep that nice and high. Oh, it's going down the square hole. Why is everyone running over there? I'm trying to figure out why, like, I get the dancer, and I get the job done there. I'm gonna run over here. That's cool. But what was this? Like, stay with me, my friend. You're safer where you stand next to me. I know where I'm standing. We're good. Right. Love the spear on Jace there, but the old saying says, one guy standing in the open. One guy standing by the wall. Whichever guy is closer to what your job is, stand there. Doo-doo-doo. He doesn't want to look this way, but he doesn't want to look this way. And I can't make him look. Like from the old stain, right? Lookest over there. Haha, made you look. Where's the bounty group going? Alright, I just judged where that was going. It's on me. greatest labyrinth. I'm still not fast enough on it. I don't like that. You're not fast enough on it? Exactly. But I missed the guy in the middle. That's all right. Uh-oh, then where is it? It's this one, arm's length. Okay, where's the middle one doing? Okay, he's doing that. He's doing that. Oh yeah, this. Do. Ass. And leveling. So you basically would level. When I'm leveling, I jump back and forth between my Scholar and Summoner. Dark Knight's on the 3rd list. Same with the other ones, because I can get every level I earn in one, I earn in the other, which makes me happy. With Summoner Scholar. I will pull not very many on this one. Nope. New. I'm not 70. I don't have my Blackest Night, and I have my basic. I don't have Obliteration. I only have Shadow Wall, Dark Mind, and this. I got 1, 2, 3 shieldies. So it's shieldy walls, and Living Dead. Someone might be, well, there's more stuff. There is. You know, they could have handled that plus the walls. Nah, don't. Don't be like, oh, we could have handled this. You could have. Don't lead it into the catty kit. Not the cats. It would have been a better option. That works. Not the cats. Cats suck. Cats suck. The cats suck. All of Bardom the Boastful. Ooh, another ring. Spin to win. That way. Trying to get as much out of it as you can. I am. No, it's not working. Next up is the boss fight. For what it is. Hooray! First trial is overcome. It's just pure. Can you dodge? I think you have someone who knows the fight. Everyone gets through this one. Slow fall. Uncontrolled slow fall. Backland. Back. You definitely want spinal protection. That's it for those runs down. Why is he on the side? Right. Relax, man. Don't want to eat friggin' marbles. Play a little bit conservative on my mana. A little bit. We have Nimble Beast, Lancer's Arm. Yep, we have a cutscene. Imagine they made all the first time you watched a cutscene, it was unskippable. Right. It would be... Forget these are not those other feathers. Wind Unbound. I don't technically need to hold it here, but we are. don't you go? It is. But you're the one with the new run. Enjoy the run. Read and read. This lines up for everything else. Yep. At least he and roll on you what you will, or pass on it either way. Bum. You've done level. I haven't done high level done. New. Runs as that is fine. I wanted to do level cap, but it was like every time it signs up for it, it just looks so dead, just so long. 9 minutes is okay. 9 minutes is a perfectly acceptable time to basically run and deliver some stuff. Fuzz. Yes, I got a big bottle of fuzz. Do I have a big pile of fuzz anywhere? Yep, Santa's got 6 of them. Cool, she can have 7 more. Right? There's a rare. Rare? It's a strangeness. My phone decided to act silly on me. Eh? Remember what I say. My phone does the interconnect for me so that I can do my controls. All this stuff. Sky Pirate trousers. Not bad. Tight leather pants. Pretty sure these are like, yep, not really my style. New, but still a decent amount of turn in. They are, aren't they? Try the 3.0 box? Why not? Nothing. Cereal. 4 3.0 boxes. We have the Dragora. And we have Brocapo Kid. And we have Age 63. We have Wind Up Estinian. I don't know how well those sit. Well, let's get the crack clusters handled. I can flip this later. Head down to Hawkers? Yeah, let's head down to Hawkers. First things first. Bena. Press to withdraw items. A fuzz for you. Sitting there for a few days. What's the current price? 2,900. Let's go 2,500. They'll sell when they get to their minimum price. Really? It's not bad. 35202040. Let's put it up for the same price. Free kid, 1,000. It's actually at the lowest, one of the lowest it is. So we'll say 950. Kid Dragora, it's currently selling at 80, and he usually is a low price anyway, so that's just a bend. It is, yep. And wind up Stinian. 4,000, 2,000. This currently 3,500, so we'll say 3,000. And sell you there and go get rid of that card. Go rid of the card. Yep, off to Gold Saucer for the card removal. Airship landing. Why not just teleport there? Because this is free. It's always free to go to Gold Saucer. It's never free to come back. Except one place. That's Ul'dah. If you need to go to Ul'dah for free, you can just basically take a ticket to Gold Saucer, and then take the ticket to Ul'dah, and you're out. And we'll try some mini Cacpot while we're at it. Because that number keeps climbing. Like 9 minutes. 14 minutes. How much coin can we get on this? 3 little doses? 3 great big doses. We have a 1 on. And a 3. And an 8. And a 9. That could be 7. It wasn't. Only the 360, but you wouldn't play that. 2, 3, 8, 6. Could be 9. Could be 7. It was the 1. It was the 1. I can only guess. Like I said, you'd shoot yourself. It's like 2, 3. There's a, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Some people are, well, what's the odds? It's 1 in 20, or it's a 20%. It's 20% chance it's correct. Okay, really? Yeah, it is. It's a 1 in 5 chance, which is 20%. Right? 5 20s make 100. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. What if it's 2 numbers? If it's 2 numbers, it's 1 over 20. Sorry, it's 1 over 5 times 1 over 5, which is like 1 over 25. That's actually a 25%. That? No, it's less. It'd have to be less. 1 over 25. It would be 1 over 25. But it's not 25% new. 1 over 25 isn't 25%. 1 over 5 is 20. 1 over 25 is something like... back? I can't do that off the top of my head. That level of fraction is beyond me. Something like, it would be less than 20%, but it's not less by 20%, it's less by a lot than 20%. It's not like, oh, it's 40% because of 2. No. Math doesn't work that way. Math does not work that way. Let's grab the fast calculator. I kind of do this here. 1 divided by 25 equals 0.04% thing. Right, so it's 4%. Something like that. One. Yeah, it's 4%. So for two numbers to be in the right order, it's a 4% chance. For one number, it's literally a 1 in 5, which is a 20% chance. Alright. So when you find one number outputted, it's like that's 20%, the other one's 4%. That's just the way it works. When it comes to multiple numbers and odds, you just multiply it down. You multiply the fractions? Exactly. Plunk. You wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Yeah. High level dungeon. Get the gold. And the tank is snoozing. Look back cave. This is the drowned city of Scala. Whatever, double check over here. We have a new tank and we have a new dragoon. Alright. The healer's just got a bonus reser. Another Dark Knight. Claire. They running? They're running. Alright. You want to run? I will run to follow. Yeah, only about this level did they actually get Blackest Night. This is where it's going to go bad. Don't try to pull more than you're good for, my lady. If you're having trouble with more than 2 pulls, don't pull more. I like a tank that's just stands their limit. Yeah, I'm making a point. I never pull for the tank. Nope. Unless they ask for it directly, like, okay, you do the pulls and I'll pull it off you type thing. Then yeah, I would, but they say don't do it, or they don't say at all, don't do it. The Kelpie. Kelpie is actually a horse? Yeah, it kind of is. It's a fae from old mythology. Celtic, Irish, Gaelic. I kind of find really interesting. Pull, pull, pull. Push. Hit this. Make that a little bit easier. Just a bit of an needle. Mm-hmm. Torpedoes in the water. Oh, them up pretty good, don't you? Mm-hmm. Three rhino beetle carapaces? Interesting. Hope they're not getting overly worried about what they're doing. Is that okay? It's the doll. Defeat the old one. Out of the way. One of the old civilizations. Yep. Which one? I don't know. One of these fights, once you figure out what the thing is, it becomes quite a fun and entertaining one. I put the bombs behind you. Yep. That's only number 2. That's only number 2. Oh, we've got the dark one. This ought to slow down that tank speed. Mm-hmm. Those runs that technically you can only do with the others who've been given the blessing. You gotta get under here with water. Right, so that's like Lys and Alizé. Yep. I think there's a third person, is there? Remember. Makes me move. I'm a caster. I'm not supposed to mount an exercise, you know. Can't find a lovely place to camp and sit there and go, I'm gonna nuke the zone. Orbital strike inbound. Audric Poison Tongue. There's a cutscene. Mapping the realm. Ba -ba -da -da -ba. Tank Buster. Yep. Gotta love it. I'm gonna run away. This guy's got no tells. You gotta be out the road. Well done. He doesn't put down the things. He's got rules. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to his tells, what he says. Don't stack on me, please. It's like, I got a stack on you. You're confused again, huh? Not even like this. Now they're getting it. Nice. We'll read those. Yeah, we'll give you marks. You survived. Hey! It did survive. Frontline? What is today's frontline? Seal Rock. Ease Triumph. Fair enough, fair enough. What do you use for? Beetle glue. Oh, fair enough then. Well, in that case, I will turn that into... How many do I need here? 2. I also need pine resin and moth scales. Fair enough then. Those up for sale then? Yes. Ignorant Moogle. Still standing there. You mean still standing there? Well, I swear it's the same person. It's not, probably. It's like come through again. It's like, you sell for? Sell for 45. Blow out the market on that one. Nope, that's below market price. Don't do that. 470. What do you sell for? 9. So we'll sell it for 350. Not worth. Right. You know, they mad at me. Right? Doesn't mean that they're there. No, it could be just another case of running past yet another brand new player sitting there in the corner. You're like, really? Put it past it. Yeah, I already put a couple up for that. Heaven's Eye and Savage Aim. Put those on for 350 too. Bacteria, this, that, and the other. Pretty good though. It's been pretty good. See how long it takes for a match? Exactly. Gives us a chance to talk about tomorrow. It does, because tomorrow we're back into Baldur's Gate 3. Yay! We'll go around the Druids thing, talk to all the people, pick up all the questy things. Yep. I wasn't going to talk with Rowan. Like, you know, speed through his dialogue and just go, yeah, no, stay. Gotta recruit Will. Thing is, I don't need Will, but Will is designated for some quests. So having him means I have access to those quests, and meaning I have access to those quest rewards. And access to those quest rewards, I kind of do want. Right? I know it's a pain in the butt fight, but I do want those rewards. So, knowing that, what I want to do is I want to bring him on board for that reason. Yep. That's the concept. That is the concept. It's not bad then. Nope, nope. So we'll recruit Will. Gonna talk with old Auntie Ethel. I don't think so. Right? Don't make a deal with a hag. Help it? Exactly. I wonder if you could actually discover she's a hag. I don't know. There's no check to find out if she's not what she thinks she is. Right? Detect good and evil isn't a spell either, I don't think. Detect good and evil? It is a spell, but I don't think it's a spell that's available in the game. Grab the Player's Handbook, 5th edition. It's one of those fun ones. Yep. Detect good and evil, divination, components, verbal, somatic. You have to be able to wiggle your fingers and, and say something funny. Self, concentration, 10 minutes. It's a decent duration. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you. Know the creature. Similarly, know if there's a place, object within 30 minutely consecrated or desecrated. Penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood or dirt. Technically, if you had that cast, you should be able to tell if anti-ethel this, because you would detect it. Something weird. There's a fey in front of her. She would have like a glow or something on her. Like detect life in Skyrim and Oblivion. So that would be an interesting thing. But I don't know if it's actually available in Baldur's Gate 3 as a spell. I'd have to look through spell list when I next up level Gale. I know it's not a warlock thing. New paladin. Paladin might do it. Yeah, but again, it's what their oath allows them to do, of course. Is. So, yeah, because that's the thing. Divination spells drive a DM wild. You ever want to, with your DM, the quickest way is to be a divination person, because certain spells, your DM will have to give you something. Just because they're like this. Yep. And you can be a real pain in the ass with them. Other spells, on the other hand, are like, eh. So, what? A halfling? Yep. May as well do Strong Heart with Lucky. Yep. And as I played before, a Divination Wizard. Right? Yep. There's a list of spells you can't get except by leveling. There is? There is. I don't have it written down. Not that I care. Right? I'm not being that much of a power player. When I play a wizard, which, I do enjoy. If you played a halfling wizard, divination, you'd get the 2, then the 3 portent, 3 lucky dice, the I cannot roll a crit 1 on my first roll, and then I'd also have advantage on the poison roll. Yep. Alright. What's another way you... So that's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, lucky and portent combined are just like, here's 6 dice I can screw with on you. That's vicious. It is vicious. It's like, guess what? Yeah, he rolled this. Ha ha. That's like, I've got advantage on that. You rolled a 1. No! Right, those nat 1s you roll, it's just like, oh, I rolled 3 nat 1s with my portent. Somebody's going to be impotent. Right, it is the greatest way to, with your DM. Right, track your portent dice, track which ones you use. Get your lucky die. which I think you lucky I think forces a reroll. Or they have to accept the new reroll. It's like, I got a crit 20. No, reroll that. It's honestly the classic case of comedy. Is royal comedy. I mean, transmutate each of them. The one that causes the least strife to a DM has to be your straightforward evoker. You know the guy's going to go with big, flashy, explodey spells. That's probably going to basically annoy the party because, you know, fireball, boom. Okay. Conjuration, they're going to have a large number of allies / monsters on their side. Okay, so you've got to track more hit points on the field than you're prepared to. Meh. Cool. That's, you know, things turn into slightly a case of wargaming with the amount of things that can wind up on the great field. Alright, yeah. Arcanist, depends on which one they're doing. Right, fair enough. The Illusionist, basically using spells to get past persuasion and deception checks and other nonsense of that nature. They can be a pain in the rear. They can? Yep, they certainly can be. They're not as a pain in the rear. This transmutation, illusion, are both sort of that, well done, are both sort of those people who get dinged as being painful. Yeah. Necromancy? Necromancy's not so bad. Again, it's like conjuration and evocation in a way. The three big schools of magic have always been basically evocation, conjuration, necromancy, and usually transmutation. Because those four sets of spells, when back in 3.5, you could center a whole build around them and get away with it quite easily. Oh, we have a Mahjong Master at 825, 4th Dan. Been running into more Mahjong Masters, haven't you? Just a little. Oh well. Lucian, let's give us a thing. We got Zekin and Jero. Duckin saluted, Lucian saluted. What have I got? 7-8, 4th east, that. 1-3-5-5, and a set of dragons. I'll do that. Go with the Tanyo hand? Yeah, because I can go 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Setting? Little spaghetti. That's a dead tile. That's a dead tile.
Tread cautiously now.
I'm 100% easy, and I'm not going to get Ippy Catsuit on this one. Oh, he's got a bit of a strange one. Falcon, what do you got? Okay, Jero. Gotta call it. Oh no. Took longer than expected. Did you just crash? Five, 6, 7. I like it. This could work. I could get a 7 and a 2. Yep. Throw the 2 and the 4 and hope I don't get murdered. Then I could go out on a 5 or an 8. I don't want 5s down, so technically there's 2 tiles there, 4 tiles there. He's thrown that, so that's a safe throw. Three's been thrown, that's safe. Jerry's got to have a bad connection or something.
Nothing worthwhile was ever achieved without risk.
So I got a pair of 6s, and I got a 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. I'm out on a 5. Can't do anything, so he's been this, so I'd assume he's just called Mahjong there, and I've just risked 1,000 for nothing.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was.
That's such
and
life.
It was the right tile, too. That's weird. I've never seen anyone like that. Take that amount of time when
We
selecting
shall make up
tiles?
for the ground we
Yeah.
lost, yes?
That's not a rough one. It was a sumo anyway. Yep. So he was looking for a 5 for a pair. That's what he was looking for. So if someone else had thrown a 5, they would have gotten dinged twice over. Yep. Was your hand valuable? Eh, it wasn't too valuable. Ugh. It's going to be a thing for the whole night, isn't it? Everyone's got a relatively fast play, and then it gets to Jero, and it's just like slow. Nope, I'll use that as a pair, if anything. Or not. I can use my 3s as a pair now. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possible 7. Something here. On that, throw that, wait for over here, something like that. On 2, maybe. Keep it as a pair. Something like that. Zelkin's got to feel a little bit sad. Throws the east, then gets 2 more easts. So you could pawn that, throw this, and you're out on one of these 2. So why you keep it that way? Because I can always get the 7, throw the 2, and I'm out on over here too. Oh, true. So possible pawn, doubtful because there's only 1 out there. So you're out on a 1 or 7. So I got Dragon, Dora, Akidora. Also on the 4.
What we needed. You put forth your best effort. Well done.
We'll take that. Possible red dragon. Okay. Yep. So I can get a 789, 789. I doubt I'll get a 789. True. They're not helpful. No, it is not. I could have thrown the 9 and the 8. True. Work with just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope I get something over here an 8. Could have been a useful idea, but we'll play it as we go. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. I can work with that. It would be 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5. That's why I didn't mind throwing. Oh, there's another Akidora. Perfect. 2 whites are down, so I'll throw the white dragon. Think anyone will throw the Dora? Doubtful. Someone's probably got a pair of dragons. They do? Likely. Here's the thing. I could throw 7 and the 9. I lose the possibility of the Dora, but I get a now half-flush capability. Oh yeah, see, I got 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, pair of 3s, and I could pawn those 2 while throwing the 8. Yeah, so I throw the 8, don't pawn the 8. Don't pawn the 3. Those are my only 2 pawns. Yeah, the dragon, you throw this, it'll be reachy out on. Lucian's gotten worried with what I've thrown. He has. I gotta throw the 8 pretty quick. Oh, okay, so he does have no need of that. But when I throw this, it's going to be blatantly obvious that something's up. I've already thrown a 5, so it's unlikely. Make your decisions, my friend. Make your decisions. Throw the 6 on the next one. Yep.
Victory is at hand, is it not? You won't rest on these laurels, of course.
You know, he knew it was in danger. It was like, do I risk it? Do I not risk it? What's the, I know it's Akidora, but I'm going to throw it anyway. I have a pair. On. the 2, the 3. Nice. I got this. Win on a 3. Win on a 3. Win on a 3. Right? You know, when someone plays slow, it always drives you mental. There's a degree of understanding I get, but when it's very slow, it's this. What if you get another 5? I'd throw the 2, because then I'm out on 4. It's 3 tiles versus 4 tiles, though. It is. So technically, you should throw the 5, unless it's an Akidora, in which case you'd throw... He's scared. They nailed him on that. I haven't thrown that many bamboo yet. I don't have many. I haven't been picking up many bamboo in the first place. Right? Yeah. See, there's the Akidora, so I wouldn't get that. In your hand. Ugh. I don't know where he's connecting from, but if he's connecting to North America, I'd slap your ISP, Mike.
Victory is at hand, is it not? Put forth your best effort. Well done.
Nothing changes. It's just a
refreshing diversion, made all the more enjoyable by your victory.
GG. Not gonna go lose 30 points and not be as angry. That's the way it usually goes, isn't it? Yeah. Tempted not to, just for not wanting to have to deal with that. Exactly. Holy right? If my connection felt that chonky, what do you mean? Well, when he picked up a tile, it wasn't that he took a while to decide. He actually didn't get the tiles quickly. If you look, there was a pause every time Lucian dropped a tile. There was that pause, and then you'd watch the pickup. Yeah. Either he had dozens and dozens of times to basically chi or not chi and didn't decide to do, which I don't think so. Or he was basically that, you know, this, so next right in 1080 points. Yes, in full 1080p. Another voice here. I should be able to pick those up at Wonder Square then. So maybe we should head over to Gold Saucer. Yeah, why not? I'll see about picking up those voices. Forgot about those. Now that I've completed all that stuff, I should, in theory, be able to pick up their voices. You completely forgot those were available. I did. I'll be honest. I think I looked at them initially when they popped out, but then it was like, yeah, I got stuff to complete. And then took an age to complete it. And then it was like, oh, this is, because the Arcadian is definitively done now. Look for the one in blue. Yep, I wish it didn't say here if you had them or not. I know it does with the check mark, but still. Winkin. I had to double check the name. And all the time? Not at all. I lose more often than I win. But that's understandable. You lose 2/3 of the time. We're gonna actually have 2 clerics in the party? Exactly. Right, we're keeping Shadow Heart in the party? Yep. Just to prove a point, right? You know, I know there'll be a few people who will basically play cleric, but they'll replace Shadow Heart and they'll play the cleric. I'm like, nope, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right. Right? I'll play the cleric, and Shadow Heart can be a cleric in the party. Sachi, Florian, Rulitil. Those are cute outfits when they're done like that. Are. The chat is now available. Oh, Elzen. I was trying to figure out, because her ears were short for a second. Like, she's awfully tall. Truly Till says, yo, Jongers. It says Jong with a dot. I think that's supposed to be a happy face. Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. Air here. Throw the 2. Four. Nice. Don't pawn that. I can throw this. Pawn that. Two wests are down, so likely to throw the west. Yep. What's your go? Pawn the dragon, throw the west, go out on red. Yeah. Damn it, there goes one red. Right, I might have to double check what I'm doing. Ooh. All right. $20 down, so that's okay. Yeah, that's going to make horrifying possibility of a half flush there.
Wow, this looks promising.
It's 3 either way, so... But with them throwing 1, there's still 2 outstanding. There was 2 outstanding here because they threw 1. Yeah. Yeah. Don't throw. You're all in. You can see a half flush being built here with Akidora White Dragons. That's 2 plus 2 for the half flush. You're just praying you don't. That you throw. If you throw something, it's one of these tiles.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Okay, so it's only double. It's 2 Toras and it's Dragon plus that, so that's not so bad. Still hurt. But it's not as right. But it's 1 less. You know what I mean? What have I got? Prime point for basically. No, I'm gonna throw that. Well, don't care. You don't? Nope. I didn't want to throw... I like the hand I've got. I didn't want to throw winds to basically have it go out. Oh, aren't you lovely? You figured that was safe? I figured that was safe. Dragon? Dragon. If you'd kept the 4, you would have 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Yep. Don't like that. Nope. That's true. Scare him a bit. If I chi this, I can go out on a 2 or 5. And there's 6 tiles outstanding. I don't like the fact that I've got a 5 here. Not a pawn. It might be a chi, though, for him. Alright, wasn't. Someone might be sitting on the east wind. I have to take that risk anyway. Nope, not a pawnable east wind anyway. They might get it. Like, they may have picked it up. West wind is equally dangerous. Over here. There it is, thank you. Can't do much about that. Thank you. That's the scary one. Throw it. Hit. Play it. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Yep. It's like there's a 5 there, there's 2 4s here, but there's another 5 there, so it's both of them. You've been bet. What are you doing? Oh, it's going outside hand. Okay, that's fine.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Not I. Straight. You're straight. Throw that. I'm gonna pawn that. I may as well go for a Tanyo style hand. Something like that. Got 1, 2, 3 pairs though. True. True. If you get a 4th pair, chase splashes. 2's already out. Throw the 2. Okay. One's out. Playing what you can pawn on. Yeah, I can still pawn on 5, 2, 5, 8, 7. That. Okay. Upsetting, but it's in alignment, so I'm okay. Didn't think I was going to get that. That's why I threw it. This is most likely going to be a pair. I doubt I'll get a pawn on it. I like it. 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Upsetty spaghetti. I say someone had to have that. Gone too long before someone would have had that. 5's fine to biff. 6 is fine to biff. 6 is more fine to biff. Decisions.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Nothing I can do about that. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. Alright, Sachi's got last play. And I have to make at least 2,000 points on this. Ooh. North, so throw west. Yep. You got that. Yep. 7 in this. That could do. Nice. We'll just biff the wins. Biff the wins. I could still throw this. Okay. Annoying that 2 9s have gone down, but hey, what can I say? Tilly is going straight for a Tanio hand. I can see that.
Tread cautiously now.
Which makes her hand extremely dangerous. Right. He's thrown 7, so I could throw the 7. I'll say that would be safe. Absolutely terrible. Pray. Safe.
Unfortunate.
Nothing
But
I could
such is
do.
life.
Absolutely nothing I could do.
We must redouble our efforts.
And that puts him on top. So, last place. Absolutely nothing you could do with that one. GG. Is GG? That's GG. Last. Lost 30 points.
Disappointing defeat. But you'll grow stronger for it, won't you?
Yeah, we will. Told you. I win 30. Now I can lose 30. Ha ha ha. I still lost 60 there. I still lose 30 because you lose 60, but you only gain 30. So it's like 30, 30, 30, 30, lose, lose. So it's like 3 wins, 2, and 1 loss. And you're like down 60. So it's like, oh well. It's fine. We'll get to it. Right? You can only win, you can only lose. We gotta play it as it goes. Absolutely. We'll call for that. We'll call it there. Right? What are you gonna do, right? You can only play, and then you don't play, you can't win, you can't lose. You gotta be a good sport about it, though. Absolutely. But we're out of here. Woo-hoo! So tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. It's back to Baldur's Gate 3. That's right, back to Faerun to have some more fun. What do we do? Playing the short cleric, and we're going to keep, like I said, keep Shadowheart into play. Absolutely. Why? Basically because just to prove a point, right? We're doing the whole cleric thing, right? Oh, okay. Right? The holy man. That's the way to do things. Because, you know, people are like, oh, we don't play cleric, it's not powerful, or we don't play cleric because we already have one. We demonstrate that both of those concepts are wrong. We're gonna play cleric. We're gonna basically kick ass all the way through. Kick as little ass as we do. We'll play the halfling to demonstrate why it's actually a pretty good class, and go from there. So that's the joy, and that's the way we're going to play. That kicks off, like I said, 7:30 tomorrow. But let me thank you if you tuned in tonight. If instead you decided to catch this on replays because, hey, I don't stream when you're on, hey, thank you for tuning in. If you catch this on the YouTube upload because you hate Twitch, then I guess you're not alone. But thank you very much. Well, I gotta go and run, so I hope you have plenty of fun, and I hope you tune in next time.